As we age, every year feels more precious. The truth is, once you pass 70, your body begins to send signals about how much time you might have left. Some people in their 70s still feel vibrant, sharp, and full of energy, while others begin to experience fatigue, health issues, and a noticeable decline in vitality. The key difference between these two groups often lies in subtle, yet powerful signs, indicators that give us insight into how long we might live and how healthy we'll remain. In this video, we're going to discuss 7 important signs that can predict how long you might live after the age of 70. These aren't myths or guesses. These are backed by real data, observed by doctors and researchers studying longevity and health. By the end of this video, you'll have a clearer understanding of what to look for in your body and your lifestyle. More importantly, you'll learn what you can do to maximize your chances of staying healthy and living longer. Stick with us until the end. You might be overlooking small factors that could significantly affect your future. Once you recognize these signs, you'll have a better idea of where you stand and what small changes you can make to improve your longevity. Sign 1, your walking speed. Believe it or not, one of the most powerful indicators of your longevity isn't in your medical records, genetics, or diet. It's in how quickly you walk. Studies have shown that people who maintain a brisk walking pace in their 70s and beyond tend to live longer and healthier lives. Walking speed is closely linked to overall physical health, muscle strength, heart function, and even brain health. It reflects how well your body is functioning. Let's consider 2 individuals, Joe and Frank, both 75 years old. Joe makes it a habit to walk every morning. His pace is steady, and he doesn't struggle when crossing the street or climbing stairs. He walks with fluidity, balance, and confidence. Frank, on the other hand, used to be active but has slowed down in recent years. He takes frequent breaks and struggles to keep up with others. Frank's movements have become slower, and he occasionally feels unsteady, while Joe's walking speed suggests his health is still in good shape. Frank's decline in walking ability could indicate underlying issues like muscle weakness or poor circulation, or even early signs of neurological decline. A slow and unsteady walk is more than just a normal part of aging. It can be a warning sign that your muscles, joints, or nervous system are weakening. The good news is that walking speed is something you can improve. The more you walk, the stronger and more resilient your body remains. If you've noticed that you're walking more slowly, don't ignore it. Take action to rebuild strength, whether through daily walks, lightweight training, or simple leg exercises. In the end, the speed at which you move through life can give you a clear idea of how long you'll continue to move with ease. Sign 2, your grip strength. Sign 2, your grip strength. Another powerful sign of your future health is the strength of your grip. Researchers have found that grip strength is one of the clearest indicators of overall vitality in older adults. A firm, steady handshake, or the ability to grip things tightly, reflects strong muscles, good circulation, and a well-functioning nervous system. On the other hand, a weak grip can be an early warning sign of muscle loss, frailty, and even an increased risk of serious health issues. Take Robert and Walter, both 78 years old. Robert has always prided himself on his strong grip. He stays active, regularly lifting weights, and has no trouble with tasks like carrying groceries or opening jars. Walter, however, has started noticing that tasks like twisting the cap off a bottle or carrying a heavy bag feel harder than they used to. What Walter doesn't realize is that this loss of strength is a sign that his muscles are weakening, which could make him more prone to falls, injuries, and even a shorter life expectancy. Your hands are a direct reflection of your overall muscle health. When your grip weakens, it's a sign that your muscle mass is declining which can affect your independence and resilience. The good news is, grip strength can be improved. Simple exercises like squeezing a tennis ball, using hand grippers, or carrying light weights can help maintain and rebuild strength. Test your grip if it feels weaker than it used to. Or if tasks are getting harder, it's time to take action. Your grip today might just be a reflection of your health in the years ahead. Sign 3, your ability to stand on one leg. Balance is one of the most overlooked yet crucial factors in your longevity. The ability to stand on one leg for at least 10 seconds can predict your chances of living a long and healthy life. Research has shown that people who struggle with balance are more likely to experience falls, injuries, and even cognitive decline. On the other hand, people who maintain good balance well into their later years tend to live longer, healthier lives. Consider Carol and Nancy, both in their early 70s. Carol has always kept herself active with daily walks, yoga, and balance exercises. She can stand on one leg easily for several seconds without wobbling. Nancy, however, hasn't paid much attention to her balance. When she tries to stand on one leg, she quickly starts to lose her balance and has to grab onto something to steady herself. What Nancy doesn't realize is that this loss of balance isn't just a minor inconvenience. It's a warning sign that her muscle strength, coordination, and even brain function may be declining. Balance relies on strong legs, a healthy nervous system, and a well-functioning brain. If you're noticing that you're becoming more unsteady when walking or need support from walls or furniture, it's time to take action. Good news, balance can be improved. Simple exercises like standing on one foot for a few seconds each day, walking heel to toe, or practicing Tai Chi can help you rebuild stability. Try standing on one leg right now. Can you hold it for 10 seconds without struggling? If not, it's time to work on improving your balance. The stronger your balance is today, the steadier you'll be in the years to come. And 4, your sleeping patterns. How well you sleep at night plays a significant role in how long you'll live and how well you'll age. Sleep is when your body repairs itself, strengthens your immune system, and clears toxins from your brain. Studies show that people over 70 who maintain consistent, high-quality sleep tend to live longer, healthier lives. On the other hand, poor sleep is associated with an increased risk of cognitive decline, heart disease, and other serious health issues. Let's compare Henry and Bill, both in their mid-70s. Henry has a steady bedtime routine, sleeps around 7 hours a night, and wakes up feeling refreshed. Bill, on the other hand, struggles with restless nights. He tosses and turns, wakes up frequently, and often feels tired, despite spending hours in bed. Over time, Henry's body continues to function well. His mind stays sharp, and his energy levels remain steady. Bill, however, begins experiencing brain fog, fatigue, and changes in his blood pressure, all signs of poor sleep quality. Poor sleep can stem from many factors: stress, diet, physical activity, or undiagnosed health issues like sleep apnea. If you find yourself waking up frequently, struggling to fall asleep, or feeling exhausted even after a full night's rest, don't dismiss it. Poor sleep can take a toll on your body and mind. The good news is that sleep quality can be improved. Simple changes like limiting screen time before bed, sticking to a consistent sleep routine, and getting natural sunlight during the day can significantly enhance your rest. If you're waking up tired or struggling with your sleep, it's time to make changes, because how well you sleep tonight directly affects your strength and health in the years ahead. Sign 5, your appetite and eating habits. Your appetite and eating habits after 70 can provide a clear indication of how long you may live. A healthy appetite and balanced diet help keep your body strong, your immune system resilient, and your energy levels up. But a sudden loss of appetite or poor eating habits can signal underlying health issues and even accelerate aging. Take Margaret and Susan, both 74 years old. Margaret enjoys her meals, eats a variety of fresh, whole foods, and maintains a healthy weight. She looks forward to preparing her meals and feels energized. Susan, however, has noticed that she's no longer hungry like she used to. She skips meals, eats more processed foods, and has unintentionally lost weight over the past year. What Susan doesn't realize is that her declining appetite is a sign that her body may not be absorbing nutrients properly, which could lead to muscle loss, a slower metabolism, and a weakened immune system. If you're experiencing a loss of appetite, feeling full too quickly, or noticing unintentional weight loss, don't ignore it. Eating well after 70 isn't just about staying full. It's about providing your body with the nutrients it needs to stay healthy. Focus on whole, nutrient-dense foods. Stay hydrated and avoid skipping meals. What you eat today has a direct impact on your strength and vitality in the future. Sign 6, your ability to handle stress. How well you handle stress in your 70s can reveal a lot about your future health. Chronic stress can weaken your immune system, raise your risk of heart disease, and even accelerate aging. People who manage stress effectively tend to stay healthier, more active, and mentally sharp as they age. Consider John and Richard, both 76 years old. John faces challenges just like anyone else: unexpected expenses, health scares, and family issues, but he handles them with a calm and steady approach. He practices deep breathing, stays socially connected, and doesn't dwell on problems. Richard, on the other hand, tends to hold on to stress. He worries excessively, feels overwhelmed by small frustrations, and often gets stuck in negative thought patterns. Over time, his chronic stress begins to take a toll on his body. His blood pressure rises, his sleep suffers, and his energy declines. Learning to manage stress is key to maintaining good health as you age. If you often feel tense, anxious, or emotionally drained, it's important to find ways to manage your stress. Mindfulness, exercise, deep breathing, or even laughter can reduce stress and promote overall well-being. Your ability to stay calm, adapt, and focus on solutions will not only benefit your mental health, but can directly influence how long and how well you live. Sign 7, your social connections. Finally, the strength of your relationships plays a crucial role in your longevity. Studies have shown that people with strong social ties, whether through family, friendships, or community involvement, tend to live longer and healthier lives. Loneliness, on the other hand, has been linked to a higher risk of heart disease, cognitive decline, and even early death. Take Eleanor and Barbara, both 78 years old. Eleanor stays active in her social life. She regularly connects with friends, participates in a local book club, and enjoys time with her family. She has a sense of purpose and joy in her relationships. Barbara, however, has become increasingly isolated. She's lost touch with many friends and rarely reaches out to family. As the months pass, her mood worsens and her overall health begins to decline. Human connection is vital for both mental and physical health. It keeps your brain engaged, lowers stress, and helps your body release chemicals that promote well-being. If you're withdrawing from social activities or spending more time alone, it's time to change that. Even small efforts, reaching out to a friend, joining a group, or making time for meaningful conversations can make a world of difference. Final thoughts. Now that you know these 7 signs, take a moment to reflect on where you stand. Are you moving through life with strength? Or have you noticed subtle changes that might indicate areas for improvement? The good news is that most of these factors, walking speed, grip strength, balance, sleep quality, eating habits, stress management, and social connections are things you can actively improve. Your future isn't set in stone, and the choices you make today can significantly impact your health and longevity. Start now by taking small steps to walk more, rebuild your strength, prioritize good sleep, stay socially connected, and manage stress. Longevity isn't just about the number of years you have left. It's about the quality of those years. Thank you for joining us today. We'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment below to share one thing you learned today and how you plan to apply it in your own life. Your feedback motivates and encourages us to continue creating content that inspires and informs. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and share. Your support helps us keep creating content that can make a real difference in people's lives. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.